What's up, everybody? It's ET, and we're going to start a new shelf. Shelf 4. So, today is what, like January 13th, and today was my second day of class in my advanced game dev class. So, yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about it and introduce what we'll be doing in the next coming episodes here. So, let's go ahead and just quickly review what the teacher put up, and then we'll talk about the game. So, okay, this class has about 10 of us, and it's computer science 4675, 5675, and fine arts 4599 at the University of New Orleans. So, there's only 10 people, and they're all registered in the computer science class. So we have no fine arts majors. So I foolishly volunteered to be an artist and also a developer. But all right, here are the different roles that people are playing in this team, this class. So out of these 10 students, they all have 2 of these roles. So we have producer, who's basically making sure that everything's on schedule, everything's rolling. The game designer, who creates the game, make sure it's fun, make sure it's good. And I'm just gonna go through it right quick. I won't read what it has on here. It's here in the stream, and then you can read it later. Lead developer. So the lead developer is the one that assigns different programming projects to the different developers, who I'm one. And yeah, developer, that's me. I will have to, and I'll read this one. I'll complete programming tasks that are assigned to me by the lead developer. All computer science students are encouraged to choose developer. So yes, I did. Lead artist, kind of make sure all the art goes according to the game's like style and genre. Make sure everything's together, like it's cohesive, it's all in sync. So that's what the lead artist is doing. And an artist, who's me again, will create the actual art assets that are assigned by the lead artist. So all fine art students should have chosen this, but it's okay. I will play the part of this artist. Sound designer. So we actually got 2 in the class that volunteered to do the sound, so that is awesome. Quality assurance tester, so they actually play the game, report bugs, etc. We have 2 people doing that too, so cool. And then head of marketing. So the guy who pitched the game is doing head of marketing, and he's the lead artist. So he's going to be responsible for the style of the game, and then he's going to be posting stuff on the website, writing blog posts about it and stuff like that. So that's all very cool. Alright, so here's kind of our schedule. Good to know, right? So we have to have a first playable game must be done by February 29th. So that leaves us a month and a half to actually have a good amount of assets, all the game there, everything going. So I'll be doing some programming, and I will be doing lots of art, because I think art's kind of where I want to focus on this time around. Because I want to be able to point at things and be like, I made that, and I made that, I made that. So content and art is very cool, because you can actually point to it and say, I drew that, or I modeled that. Okay, let us go. So what is the game? What game are we working on? We're working on a game called Honest Abe. So I will try to set it up, but the slides and everything probably do it much better than I can. But basically, the game is Abraham Lincoln and his wife, who I can't think of her name right now, take a stroll down the South after the Civil War, because they've just freed the South. And then as they're taking a stroll, Robert E. Lee, recently defeated general, is angry and takes revenge on Abraham Lincoln. And so Robert E. Lee steals Abraham Lincoln's wife and leaves Abraham Lincoln for dead. But little does Robert E. Lee know that Abraham Lincoln is still not dead, and he's out for revenge. So this is going to be, I think, a beat 'em up game, where basically, Abraham Lincoln puts himself back together. He's going to just be be controlled by a controller with some buttons, and the button combinations is going to be what determines how you hit. And the game will learn your button combinations and actually try to create enemies that will block your attacks. So like if you like duck and punch a lot, sooner or later maybe there'll be enemies with like blocks in front of their knees or something. So I don't know. So there's a lot of stuff left to be hashed out in the game, but that is what the game is essentially going to be. And I don't know where the music went. Where is the music? Did I close the music? I don't think so. Might have just minimized it. Oh, it's just on this tab. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to be goofing off today. Nothing serious. So today what I'm going to do is just look at some pictures of Civil War, Abraham Lincoln, Robert E. Lee, kind of just, and oh, and they kind of want to, I guess, in the style of Scott Pilgrim and other games that I'm not too sure about. So I may look at that stuff in a bit, but for now let's just look at some Civil War stuff. So Abraham Lincoln, obviously. Get some images of him. Robert E. Lee. So part of the Confederacy. And who else? Who else? Or what else? Maybe like Civil War battlefields. Battlefield landscapes. That sounds good. So here we go. This will be kind of my wall of stuff to look at. Top hat would be a good power up for Abraham Lincoln. I like this picture. Cool. I think I want to make a character like this. So this is a good one. Some funny pictures of Abraham Lincoln. Obama Lincoln, yeah, great. Just looking for some inspiration, alright. I don't know why. I think I'm going to keep the one with the duck on his head just to keep it light. Just so I know. Don't take the art too seriously. And I'm just trying to find like just some pictures to like maybe print out and put around just for inspiration. Alright, so I do like the cannon and this fantastic like view. That's just amazing. Alright, that's definitely a good one. Alright, so for now I'm just going to kind of make a folder on my desktop as I collect just some stuff. And just call this my just reference images. Better yet, imagination wall, imagination wall. Throwing that in there. I'm not sure if I'm throwing links in here. No, it's like the actual pictures. That's good. Let's back it up. Yeah. That's my imagination wall. Let's see some more landscapes. Ooh, I like that. I like the fences on here. Yep, just getting some stuff. Although statues are probably not a thing uh, at that time, so I won't include too many statues or anything. Kind of like this. Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess I should keep the eye on the chat too. Just in case someone comes in that I know. Alright, let's look up Confederacy. Images. Not my favorite picture, but it's good for like a texture. Confederacy, let's look at uniforms, yeah? I like these illustrations, they're very nice. Looks like a privateer. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good one. I like these pictures. I'm gonna steal all of them. Already got that one. Yep, I like the designs. Here's like a blue one. Alright, getting an idea of what I want. Alright, got an idea for the uniforms. Let's take a look at the weapons. And maybe the hats too. Let's look at the hats first. I feel like that's a staple of the Confederate uniform. Alright, whatever, I'll just steal that. Nice. Alright. We looked at that. What else? Oh, the cavalry. That's pretty good. Authentic Union versus? Interesting. Like it. Alright, stealing that. Uh-huh. Alright, I think I got some good clothing and stuff. Alright, now this is going to be the off part about all this. I am going to start making this a kind of cartoony. So let's look at some Scott Pilgrim. Or what's the other? Brian Lee O'Malley. That's who I wanted to look at. First, let me just look at. Alright, let's look at drawings. Definitely need one of Scott Pilgrim. Let me get another one of Scott Pilgrim. Alright. So my goal is to get Confederacy characters in the style of Scott Pilgrim. That's pretty good. Might just want to look at that. I guess that's another thing I want to look up. 3D Scott Pilgrim. It's just like a toy. That's a little better, but not quite. Yeah, this one looks actually really good, but it's still like toyish. It's not what I want to do. Good for my video game motivation. Looking at game pictures. What if I did, what if we look at that Turbo Squid right quick? Turbo Squid. Scott Pilgrim. What? Okay, 3D models. Pilgrim. Pilgrim hat. No Scott Pilgrim. What about Civil? Saw Civil War cannon. Civil War. Look at all that cool stuff. Four pages of stuff. Nice. Okay. I like the hats too. Alright. All good. I like to see it, but I don't like to keep it in my wall. I would like to just use other stuff as my reference. Alright, let's go straight up spot. Scott Pilgrim, no anything. Well, besides images. Him as a Mario 3 character, love it. I gotta see this movie again. I think I'd get some more motivation. Alright. Ooh, I like that picture. I don't know why. It's awesome. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my laptop, my laptop, and I'm going to start just drawing basic shapes for me to start trying to model in 3D. But I'll leave my memory wall up for now while I go grab my laptop, or my imagination wall, or whatever we want to call this. Extra large icons. Extra large. Maybe too big. Uh-oh, let me go see what the dog is doing too. BRB. Let's see. Am I still streaming? Yes. Okay. Okay, I don't know what's happening with my laptop, so screw that. Yes, please. Alright, so this is going to be my laptop. Yeah. There it is. Voila. Starting up Windows. Hey, Waltz. Honesty. Programming has nothing to do with honest. Oh, I say the word honestly a lot, don't I? I don't know why. I don't know how I even got started saying that word. Okay. So I have no idea how to start this, so I'm just gonna open up maybe OneNote and kind of start sketching. Just some ideas. I'm a really bad artist, but I'm good technically. I'm just bad with drawing. So here we go. How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna minimize this, and let's do some team viewer. So I just gotta say fresh top. There we go. I'm gonna keep my imagination wall up on this side. Alright, let's see what I can do to kind of minimize everything here. Alright, so I think you see what I see. So I'm gonna do OneNote, just for now. Game projects. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna add a new game project on here. And we're gonna call it Honest Abe. Okay. Let's just start drawing some stuff. So the title of this is gonna just be Goofing Off. Oh lord. Too close to the edge. Alright, I'm gonna put some stuff up onto my screen. This screen. Or maybe even this screen. Who knows? Oh, you know what? I'll open the actual picture. So let's just see if I can do a silly Scott Pilgrim face. So really, just staring at it. Do I have another picture? I think this one's better. Oh, come on. How do I open stuff with this thing? Just drag it on here? Nope. What if I just go... Oh, I can at least hit the right arrow. Okay, let's find something good that I want to draw. Alright, maybe that. Maybe. Okay. Not good. Not good. Alright, let me be a little more. Let me at least finish a thought, right? This is going to take several iterations, but that's okay. And then he has some ears. And then, of course, the luscious hair, right? That's the money right there. So honestly, his head kind of comes up to here. Okay. Alright, so let's try it again. Yeah, alright, well, so Yep, I totally suck as an artist, but I'm good on the technical side of the artist. Like, I know everything about modeling and 3D modeling, but yeah, that's it's no good. No good. No bueno. Let's just keep trying though. It's a loud old puppy in the background. His ear's too big. Yeah, that all looks fine. I'll just go a little crazy with the hair for now. Alright. So I'm starting, as I draw it a few times, I'm kind of getting a feel for the shape of his head. My hand's not steady, but that's not what's important. So the shape of his head is like it's kind of flat, but like it's flat just on this edge, kind of, but it's more round at the bottom. So we definitely know he has a round chin, like the chin's like this. Maybe even deeper. So it's more like this, but it's flat. Something like this, maybe? I mean, his head's not that bad at the top either. Maybe it's more like a square head. Yeah, something like that. Think square. I think I like that, yeah. So, kind of a squarish head. Kind of. Yeah. Okay. His eyes are very round and very big. Kind of went out the lines. He's looking up for some reason. He's and thick eyebrows. Okay. Has some ears. Maybe not like that. Maybe up here. Oh. How do I shoot? I don't even know what happened there. Okay. Whatevs. And then has a neck like that. Alright, let's start looking at some other pictures. Just so I can kinda so skinny neck. It's the shoulder. Let me, oops. Let's get this guy out of the way. So, alright, this is going to be the character with not much clothes, I guess. So very... very square fingers. Oops. So yeah, something like that. But his arms aren't that thick. Maybe like this. Maybe more like that. Okay. But his body kind of starts around where his head kind of is. So we'll just kind of come down here. So the body kind of comes in like that, I think. What else we got? Legs look pretty straight. Kind of like that stance though. So let's see. Head. Okay, we'll come out a little bit with his legs. His legs might have started too low, but maybe not. But probably fine. All right. This is with his feet without shoes on. I might just have it forward like this. But with the shoes, it would, make his feet look a lot bigger. So I made his torso really long and his legs not long enough. So really, you need to like shorten this a little bit. Or push up. Yeah, let me see. If I had a better software, this might be easier. It's alright. We'll just make do. So maybe like... Alright. 40 minutes, no problem. Let's see if we can quick model this guy. So I know I'm drawing him, and that's more for me to understand, but let's just take this as a reference image. Let's see what we can do. Let's just do his face and his neck first, because that, I think, is going to be a problem all in itself. So I got that picture. I have a good side face picture of him too, right? Yeah. Maybe if I let me find some more Scott Pilgrim pictures. I need a good side view of him. Scott Pilgrim. Let's do Scott Pilgrim. We'll see what happens. Oh wow, look at that, huh? Some reference images? Like, I really can't ask for much more than that. That's amazing. What? Crap, I'm stealing this. Just so we can get kind of a model going. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Sorry, the best way to handle this is we're gonna make a box. Can we go into different kind of units? Alright, oh, before I do any of this. Let's set a project. Manage, set project. Let's make a whole new project here. I think it's going to be part of Unity though. So let's go ahead and make an Honest Abe project or a folder. And in there, I'm going to make 3ds Max. Alright, there we go. So we got our project. We're going to customize, show, customize scripting. Sorry, just forgot it. Units, that's what I want. Metric. Okay. So I think this is all now in Unity units. So if I create a box of 1 by 1 by 1. Oh, should do keyboard entry. 1 by 1 by 1. Create this. I created a box of size 0 at 1 by 1 by 1. That is wrong. Create a box 1 by 1 by 1 at position 0, 0, 0. Bam. Alright, good deal. So if we go here, go to edit poly. Let's select some polygons. Delete these guys. And so now we got this inverted polygon area. Actually, what angles do I have? I think the only difference really is the pocket and the thing. So I just need this guy and maybe that guy. Maybe the back would be cool too. So let's undo everything I deleted. So this one I could probably use. Alright, so I don't need the floor, but the floor is okay. Alright, so let's select everything. We're gonna flip. So now we get all the back sides towards us. But what we can also do is object properties. We can show the back faces call. So you only see these three, but then if I scroll around, I can see the back side when I'm at the right angle. So nice. This is a nice little reference plane set up for us. Yep. So let's click on here. Let's put some textures on here. Yeah. So this is what I want to do. Let's see if I have Photoshop or something to work with. I don't. What can I do here? I really don't just want to do this. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Undo. Let's see if we can make a couple of reference images on here. Boom. Gosh, Photoshop would be so nice right now. I think Pixel R is a web editor, which is nice. this is super nice too. Just launched a web app. This is Photoshop in a browser, basically. So I'm going to copy the image, hit new image. Uh-oh, what happened? Did I lose the stream or something? Where's the stream? Where's the stream? I don't even see the stream. There's part of the stream. OBS, here it is. Oh yeah, here I am. Hi. Okay, back to here. Yeah, I don't know how big this thing is. I can tell by saying inspect. Tell me. 398 by 248? That doesn't sound right. 1280 by 780. Okay, so 780 by 1280. Let's just do custom. 1280 by 780. Yes, please have it transparent for me. It's not really going to matter. Okay, and can I just paste it up in here? Or hit paste? It might help if I hit paste. Alright, what if I hit copy image and then paste? Do you not like me? What if I copy image? Alright, what if I say image URL? That might be better, right? Oops. Did I... There we go. Alright, cool. So what I want to do is... You know what? Since this is not really my computer, this is all in the cloud, I can just kind of do this 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And I really want his front, back, and side. So let's work on his front first, so we can hit crop. Can I zoom out the other way? And I'm going to crop like this. Make sure he's kind of centered, which looks good, and I guess hit enter. And that's my front. Let's zoom out here. Get his side. That looks good. Enter. And let's get his back. Man, such an awesome reference image. Okay, so we got this going. Now we should be able, it'd be nice to have them all on one image for now so we can line them up. So let's do that. Let's see if we can copy this. And how do I get to another window? Drag that around, I guess. Paste. Alright, cool. So I pasted on a new layer. And I can close this one for now. Now I just want the front. Paste that. Nope, didn't paste. Alright, so what I figured out is we should probably all paste on this one as it's the biggest one. Okay. Uncheck this one for now. Do you have some kind of opacity setting? There we go. Alright, so the good news is it's very well lined up. I wonder if I can just kind of use the arrow keys here. Oh yeah. So this is back in his front. Okay. Yeah, that's so good. Okay. And this one. Nope, not playing with that one. There we go. Yep, eyes and everything line up. Okay. I mean, I really can't complain here. So that looks great. The other thing I'm gonna do right quick. Oops, not opacity. Let's get them all showing. Ba, 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 ba. Gosh, can I make this bigger somehow? I guess not. All right, that's okay. Oh, what happened? View layers. I closed it somehow. Okay. Oh, here we go. That's the resizer. The history I can put down here. This is pretty cool software for a web app. Nice. Pixelar. Okay. So. First things first, image, canvas size. Let's make sure it's the same width and height. I want everything to be in the center. 781. Awesome. Okay. Great. Take you and paste you as another layer and then hide you. Go to my background, delete this layer. You didn't do anything, so maybe if I select the whole thing and delete. Great, so there's nothing on the background. Layer 1. Take this guy, say save as. PNG sounds good. Front. We'll say Scott Pilgrim. Front. So we're gonna put this in. Let's just put it right where it belongs. Unity. Honest Abe. Did you make my new folder? Lame. Oh, crazy project. You should have set my folder to. Let's see. ET. Documents, Unity, Honest Abe. Just named it that. Alright, let's name it 3ds Max. Okay, don't like you anyway. Go here, make new folder. Swore I named you 3ds Max. But maybe I forgot to enter. Totally legitimate. Sure. Oh, come on, you should exist. Alright, let's reset this actually. Reset the whole program. Yes, please. Set the project to, yep, you, Honest Abe, 3ds Max, okay? Okay. Don't know why you're telling me that. Let's close this out. What time we got? We don't have much time. Oh, I see why. Because of you. I'm going to close you for now. Where's my Explorer? Do I have just my imagination wall? Alright, let's make a new Explorer. Open our documents. Bring it over here. Unity. Honest Abe. Delete that one. 3ds Max. Delete that one. Let's start from scratch here. 3ds Max. Let's go 3D Studio Max. I know, you're big old software, so I'm not too angry at you. Alright, close all this out. Set a project. References. Nope, manage. Set project. Here we go. This is gonna be right. What? Is there a whole... Man, I fell for it. I fell for the trick. Alright, look, I'm going to set the project to this 3D Studio Max. That one should be okay. I'm going to close... No, I don't want to close it. I'm going to reset the software. Open up this one. Honest Abe. Delete this 3D Studio Max. We're going to set a new project folder. What the snap? Unity. Honest Abe, nothing in there, no problem. 3ds Max. Okay. Alright, and now if I look at my 3D Studio Max, it's a great, excellent. That's all I wanted to do. Whew. Alright, so that's working. Let's go ahead and set our units to meters. Excellent. Box, keyboard entry. Let's make a 1x1 box. 1x1x1 box. Create it. Gosh, I might even just save it, just for now. Box. More importantly, export selected item. Oh wait, before I can even export it, let's open up Unity. Alright, so it's my old project. Let's make a new project. Honest Abe. So hopefully... Oh, it's one word. Darn you, Unity! Let's put it together. Alright, so I made a boo-boo. New scene. Sorry, no, not new scene, new project. Honest Abe. Okay, you don't like that I have that. What if I try to open that project? Will he just tell me invalid Unity project? Because I'll be sad if that happened. So if I just said open, Honest Abe, select folder. Let me just take a peek at this as it loads. No? No go? Select folder. Oh, looks like it's building stuff. Oh yeah. That looks like the Unity I know and love. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw scenes in here. Scenes will be in the folder called scenes. scenes. Create a folder called what? Models? Alright. And then finally, here, export, select it, and my export's going to be assets models. This one's just be called box, no animation. Okay. Go over here, importing some assets, throw in the box versus the cube. Okay. I see that they're the same size in some. Okay. Oh, but you are really. Gotcha. Gotcha. The cube has the main point in the middle of it, and the box has the main point at the bottom of it. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, so the box and the cube are the same everything, so I'm happy. Delete that, delete that. Let's go onwards. The way we can fix that, and I don't know if I should, is I'm going to go ahead and do it. People are going to hate me, but it's okay. I'm just a student, right? That's an excuse I'm going to be using a lot. I'm just a student. So saving that, and then exporting this to box. Yes. Okay. Back to here. Box. There we go. Perfect. No rotation necessary. Everything works as needed. Alright. Let's see if we can get a face in here. Oh, we should do our reference cube. Oops. Actually, that's what you're going to be. I'm going to hit save as. Reference image. Reference cube. Totally should have named it something else, but that's okay. Edit here. Edit poly. Let's grab these. Don't want this one. Everything else is good. We'll select everyone except you. There we go. Everyone except you. I'm going to flip you. Flippa. And then I'm going to say the whole thing. Object properties, backface call. So now we only see. Hey. Did I not flip you right? Alright, that looks great. So now you only see the planes behind the character. Awesome. So I want to try to keep everything in this one unit thing, and we can just scale them in game. Alright, so here we go. Here's the 1x1x1 cube. Now we need to actually put our characters in here. So this is very important. Scott Pilgrim front. Okay. We're going to put you in Documents, Unity, Honest Abe. The first one, we can delete the space. Okay, no, we can't delete it right now. 3D Studio Max. Render, no, image, import, scenes, scene assets, images, Scott Pilgrim front. And hopefully Chrome will remember the rest. Save as Scott Pilgrim back. Yep. Finally, this one. Save. Not print. Oh gosh. Cancel. Save. I'm going to say side. I don't know exactly which side. Don't feel like figuring it out right now. Okay. Okay. So we're coming here. Actually, let me come here. Alright, so I'm going to clear all the smoothing groups. Actually, that was pretty dumb. You're 5. You're 5. You're 5. You're... Wait, select all that. Clear all that. What are your... You're 6. You're 4. You're 5. And you're 2. Okay, nice. That's no problem. Let's go to here, 3D Studio Max, images, or CNAT sets, right? Images. Awesome, we got all of these things. So hopefully I should be able to drag this here. Nope. Alright, so let's open up the material editor for 3D Studio Max. Pop this on the other window, we'll bring it in. Okay. So this is what we have now, just one simple material. But we want to put a different material on each polygon. So we got to make it a multi-material. And I'm going to go ahead and put this on the... This is what I'm going to do. One is here. Ah! Come on. Alright, let's open this up. Let's see what's going on. Really, I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. So we could just edit this. Ah! Set number 4. Go ahead and open that first one. We could just probably make it matte and shadow. And the map will be this guy. This material won't exist anymore, so I'm going to delete this one. This whole thing's going here. Alright, so no one's material group 1, so I'm going to go ahead and set that. So you're going to be 1. So you are 1, but I don't see anything. I think it might be the material that I'm using, so I'm going to delete that. Let's just do standard, why not? Minimize it, put it in 1, put the map wherever the map needs to go, here. Can I just do it from here? Drag to here? Yeah. Okay. I wonder if it's this realistic versus shaded thing, maybe? I'll figure it out in just a bit. But it looks like it's getting there, maybe just not quite there yet. Let's get the other maps in here. So we got that, and the side. It's always good to name everything too. So this will be our first image front. You can be reference image back, and you can be the other one. Nope. Okay. We just start naming these things. Reference material. back. What did I just name? Oh, this one's going to be reference material side. Alright, so that's reference material front, back, side. I'm just going to name these bitmaps what I want. Front, back, side. So, alright, pretty good, pretty amazing. Alright, so here we go. You should be 1. You should be 2. You should be 3. And you should be 4. Front, back, front, back, side, and floor. Front, let's make you back. How do I do that? You should be 2. You should be 3. So front, side, back, floor. Excellent. Materials, shade materials width map, even and real. So we can even do realistic. So it's going to have that pattern for now until it loads everything. And there we go. We got everything we need right here. Let's go ahead and do one last thing for these guys. You're going to be 100% self-illuminated. And the floor doesn't need to be self-illuminated. You're self-illuminated, you're self-illuminated, you're self-illuminated. Alright, saved. Nice. Alright, so now we can start working on the head or whatever we want to work on. So I like to do a method of box modeling, which I just create a cube and I kind of just extrude everything. So I will just start with the face today. So what we can do here is just say shade it, shade it. This one doesn't have to be shaded. Alright. And then this will be called reference cube. Save it, and then what I like to do is freeze it. So don't show frozen in gray and freeze it. So now you can't select it or do anything with it. It's just there. It's there for you to model. Alright, so saving the scene. Alright, and let's just go Scott Pilgrim start. I just forgot what happens when I hit the plus, so that's what I want to do. 01, okay, so I'm gonna hit save, and we'll see what happens. Okay. Whew. Here we go. How are we gonna handle this? We're gonna start with the box, get in close. I'm gonna start it here on the ground, but I'm gonna definitely modify it. Alright, so we're gonna move it up. Control X to move this over. Oh yeah, you might wanna, that's another good point I forgot to mention. On your reference cube, so if you select it here, should be able to still edit stuff here. Okay. I might do UV map. I don't really want to change it, so how do I not change it? Maybe I don't change it there. Maybe I'll just change it on the texture. Okay, so on the texture, you should be able to go here, maybe here, and just set the U and the V here, just so that he's kind of exactly centered. So that's a pretty big jump. But that looks good, actually. I think that's just about down the center. Okay, and then we can look at the side too, if we want to modify it there. Kind of like it to run across his back a little bit. Really, I want the 0, 0, 0 point to be there. So okay. So it's gonna be the V tiling, I think. Oops, not quite. It's gonna be the U tiling of the side. So it's a view. Yeah, I kind of like it like right at his heels, right there. Okay, and that's good. And the last thing I like to do while I still have this whole thing selected is move it down so his feet are actually at 0, 0, 0. Alright, good. So now his feet are at 0, 0, 0. Okay, cool. So now we got a good modeling area. Only took us an hour and 18 minutes to get here. No problem. Let's put this back in the scene. Go up here. Okay, so I like to move this at 0. Down here. The width. Go ahead and kind of make it the size of his head. Alright. Alright, the other part to this. Oh, I guess first we gotta do here. Alright, so you should be comfortably like right there with your length to be the size of your face. Your face! Okay. So that's not bad. Width segments. Is that what I wanted? I mean, it totally looks like it. How about here? F4. Yeah. F4 here. Hey, give me F4 everywhere. Alright. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Edit poly. I'm going to delete this. Actually, before I even do any of that, I'm going to delete the edit poly. Go ahead and give me a little bit of a shape. So I'm going to say maybe 2 here, 2 here. That way I can do something pretty cool, which there is something in here called Spherify, which I think is nice. Spherify, here we go. And then you just kind of get the shape of the face-ish. Something around his eyes, like that. Okay, cool. I like that, so I'm going to stick with that, and then I'm going to edit poly. And here with edit poly, I can go ahead and take one side of his face. Oh, it's not doing the mode I like. I like window crossing. Yeah, window crossing. There we go. That's the mode I like. Great, so now we got that. So we're only going to model half his face, and the other half we'll worry about later. Alright, let's do it. So this is the first pass. Is I just want to get a pretty rough shape of what he's going to look like. So it's going to be pretty easy. Nothing serious. I almost liked it where it was. Is that where it was? Yeah. The head's actually not bad. Oops. I mean, his head is really round, so it's just about a sphere. Alright, here in the front, just move this in a little. Everything else seems okay. Okay, that seems good. Here, I'm going to move this to the middle. And what I might do is do a chamfer. So what we can do is just loop this whole thing and do a chamfer. Basically, it splits the loop so that you can get another polygon. Hopefully I didn't mess up the shape too much. I don't think I did. And now we can kind of extrude a neck out of there. Oops. Oh, I didn't want to do that. How do I go back to front view? There we go. This is where I kind of edit all that. So this comes out and down. So we can hit extrude down here. Maybe I wasn't ready for the extrude just yet, because he totally needs to shape into his neck. Where's that polygon? I'm trying to get it. Nope. Oh, you might not be a polygon. Yeah, you are. Yeah, so you're good like that. I'll figure it out in just a sec. Let's make it flat on the Z. And that's all I really want to do. Alright. Let's actually go back to vertex. Kind of put that at 0. It is already at 0. Let's get this in a little. Alright. So we don't want his neck to like come out like this. We want to actually put another polygon up in here and make it a little better. No problem. We can do that. Alright, so that's the inside, back side of his neck. So I think that's okay, kind of being here. This is, I think, the part under his ear. So that's okay. That's okay. So this is what I want to do. I want to take all these edges, run a connect on it. Just one though, it's fine. Oops. Oh, that was just one, okay. And make it Z planar. And this is where we can kind of bring this neck in pretty good. Then we just have to smooth some of the stuff out too. Like this, totally needs to balance out somewhere. So what are you? You are like... Yeah. Sometimes these little vertices can get confusing. That's okay. Alright, good enough for now. Thinking maybe even bring this guy out just a little. Alright, cool. Good enough for now. So that's his neck, that's his body. Alright, so for now we'll just model this as head. And then we can even put the symmetry modifier on here. And stop doing this. Kind of a flat face. You could totally shrink that though by taking this. And I think just needs to come in just a bit, not too much. There we go. Yep, doesn't look like much now, but it'll definitely become a thing soon. So just putting some more work into it. Alright, you know what, I don't like what I did there. Let's just keep it flat like that, yeah. I know, I'm being a little crazy right now. Alright, here we go. Let's get in here just a bit. Really just want to get that style down a little bit. Alright, this is going to be kind of a loop around his mouth. Yeah, that. Alright. Alright, that looks pretty good. Alright. Hey, what's up, golfer dude? What's the haps? Alright, so that is his head. Not too bad. Not too bad for a first attempt. I won't push it too much, because I already see there's kind of some weirdness in the topology. And that's okay for now. I mean, it's just me doing it kind of haphazardly. see that, I feel like has to come in to here. And this. Alright, whatever. I think that looks fine. What programming language do you recommend for beginners? Ooh, that's good. Good question. I would say either a scripting language like Lua or like a game engine like Unity using C#. Or Java is another good language, but you won't really do much with game programming. But it is a good like beginner's language because you kind of understand all the data structures and everything. So there's some good options out there. I think that's what I was trying to do, just get some more of his face in the front. Actually, this vertice is really driving me crazy too. Let's just kind of get it out here. Really? Make it planar on the X and zero it out, baby. All this planar on the X, planar on the X. Oh, it's not my character, dude. This is Scott Pilgrim. This is just me learning to get back into 3D a bit. But appreciate it. Wish it was my character. I'll take full credit, but can't. Yeah, his face is caving in too much with all of that. I'm glad you found that funny, dude. Good night, man. Talk to you later. Yeah, alright, I'm just getting stuck on the details right quick when I don't need to yet. Alright, this is fine. This will be okay for now. Okay, do I just model the rest of his body right quick before I go? Been on an hour and 30. Yeah, let's go ahead. So I might make like a... Go ahead and make another box. Oops, this is not the box tool. So that's head. Go ahead and create box. Here's the box. This one I might just keep at 1. Alright, X-ray mode. Zoom in. Kinda... Yeah, I'll model his clothes. Alright, so let's just start there. Really, maybe I should start from his knee. Or his pelvis. Pelvis might be better. So this is what I'm going to do. Or you know what, I'll just zero it out and let's just scale this up some. Alright, so this is going to be his pants. What's bothering me is that he's not, like, this part's not at 0, 0, 0, so I'll just put it here and scale it back out. So this is where his pants are going to kind of end, right, up here. Really, they'll kind of end there, but I'm going to kind of extrude some stuff out and do some things. So, we'll just put it where we think it ends. Alright, so his pants are going to end like there. Okay. No probs. Edit this. Now edit this. Let's get some width segments. And I think that's all I'm going to do. Then edit poly. Let's get in here and start editing it right away. So delete that. So we got half this poly. Oh, other thing I forgot to say is here when you're modeling the head, you go to your symmetry and you notice that like the head, I like to keep it empty, but sometimes it won't be empty, and then you just got to get in there and delete some of these polys. Like that's not an empty, that's not empty, that's not empty. So there we go. Now it's inside of his head should be kind of like an empty cavity. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, put it back. So now you notice this box that I'm working on down here should also be kind of like this empty cavity, which it is. Alright, cool. Alright, so this top part, I'm going to bring it back in because the shirt has to go over it, so I'm going to put it in here. I'll kind of bring it down too. Alright, so I know I need another polygon going this way, so I'm just going to select all of that and hit the connect, and that looks good. This part, not too worried about. This part I am. Alright, so that should be his jeans. And we can modify it on this angle. Alright. Uh-oh, what happened? Just like the front view, I'm gonna make sure his pants are big enough, but like as it gets into the shirt, I want it to kind of shrink into the shirt. So like here, I don't know where this part is. Yeah, alright, get both parts. Minus you two. Get that in the shirt. And you, what are you? Oh, you're kind of the hip. Yeah, that should be up in here. Yeah, the shirt has to come out there. So, okay. I know it's not looking much like pants, but we'll get there. Let's go ahead and start extruding. What is this, soft selection? I don't use that right now. Alright, let's extrude it out. We're making just something super simple right now. So that's okay. Here's his knee. Extrude something out here. Alright, let's start making sure this matches up. Okay. And of course, if I ran to symmetry, not nearly as good. But really that's more of his stance than a problem with this. Okay. And we could totally add more detail later. Not doing that now though. Alright, this one should be more of his like kind of butt area. I'll kind of give it a little bit out. So you can see this part will join with the other side of the leg, but the rest of it will not, so that's why I will keep these polygons. That looks alright. I mean, for a simple low poly move, yeah, it should be alright. Alright, I might select that. Left angle it. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Face definitely caves in way too quick, but you got the side view down, which is nice. Well, in the meantime, for head, you can get these polygons kind of on the right side by bringing them in, I guess. Alright, that's not too bad. Now what happens if I bring them up some? And more importantly, bring them in here. That means I gotta bring these in. Yep, bring him down. This guy is kind of loopy. Yeah, I still would bring this guy a little more forward. And with that, I guess I'll bring this guy a little more forward. I would still probably bring him out just a bit. And you can come up too. There we go. At least that's more face-like. If the crown's too much, we can always bring it down a little like this. There we go. That looks pretty good. I'm happier with that at least. Okay. So I got a head, some pants kind of. Could try to do a shirt. And call it a night for now. Pants are a little thick, but once we smooth it out, it should be alright. So like if I did a turbo smooth on here. Yeah, it's not too bad. Alright, what else do we need to do? Yep, the shirt. So don't forget to name these. Pants. Good idea to save it. And I just saved it, and let's just do a save as and go to the next one. Alright, 2. So what are we going to do here in 2? We got pants, got head. And head, you know, if his face is still too squished up, we can always make this part bigger. Yeah, that's okay. Alright, let's go ahead and start making the shirt. So to do that, I'm just going to make another box. Alright, and this box, I'm going to move it to where I want it to go. So like here for now. Alright, so the width, maybe like there. Let's get this going here. The length. Yep. Good enough. Let's edit this poly. Go ahead and delete this. Alright, let's arrange some of these vertices. You're coming out here. You guys will be coming out here. For now, I'm going to just align it with his armpit. I'm not going to know exactly because the jacket's kind of covering it, but I'm going to just guess it's there. And alright, I'm going to try to make sure these two are always aligned. Alright, the other thing I want to make sure is the front kind of comes up here. And this, let's connect it. Let's give it a little more detail by connecting it. Where is it? Connect, connect, connect up here. And we can kind of give the shirt a little more roundness. And in the back, Not really looking at it too much. We'll be looking at the jacket more. So I'll just kind of keep it back and down. Alright. Here we'll bring this up. I'll probably just bring it to here. Yeah, that's good. So eventually this will connect to his neck, but don't know exactly how yet. Oh, actually this is a shirt, so maybe not. I will get it here though. And maybe... he's gonna need another line down this way because we need to like match his collar and everything, but that's okay for now. Alright. Alright, so let's take a look at the side. How are we looking on the side? Alright, obviously this needs to come in a little more. Just needs to hug his neck a little more. But then we still need to make sure, oh yeah, that his arm can show up here. Oops. So I'm trying to keep it within the jacket. So yep, I'm going to need another line here so we can make the armhole. So that to do that, we can just click on one of these edges, say ring it, and connect it. Alright, I won't really mess with too much of the stuff, except the ones I need, which right now is going to be this guy. So this guy. But I will try to keep them the same for the time being. Alright, so that's obviously where I want his shoulder to come out of. I know there's a relax. Let me see what it does. Where's the relax? I'm scared to hit it, but I think it's a good thing to do. Or I can just select these four. Just hit relax for a bit. Yeah, you see? Relax and kind of scale it up. Move it. Don't like what that did there, so we'll pop that over here. Pop that over here. Alright, so this is how the shirt's gonna come out, so okay. Okay, not sure if I buy it all yet. Okay. This is not looking like I really want it to, but we'll get it there. Relax. Alright, too relaxed, too relaxed. Bring it up, bring it up. Yep, oh gosh, that one vertex is like driving me crazy. This one? Yeah, that doesn't belong there. I don't know where you belong, but I don't like where you at. Well, the good thing is I can edit it in 3D space too. Alright. Not the worst, not the best. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, so this, we have to imagine this as being like a sleeve like this, and that we turn it downwards like that. So, okay. Kind of bring that in. Well, I'm going to try to just model them kind of in the T-pose, but I'll model it from here and then bring it up here like I did this. So I don't know, is he wearing a short sleeve shirt? I think he is. Alright, I won't worry about that right now. What else we got to worry about? This is the front. This is, yeah, so we gotta get rid of all of that. Okay. Not too bad. So what I want to do, I want to make sure you're all planner. Planner on the X. I don't really care where you are. I'm guessing the same thing, man. Actually, can you do it by the normals or the, not the view, not the world, what about the locals? Nope. Not what I'm thinking either. Gimbal. Nope. Grid, working, parent, world, view. I think local, right? One of these is his normal. Oh, here it is, the Z. Alright, I'll leave that for the pants, although that's not exactly accurate. Alright, good. And you can kind of just select this, bring it out in the, I don't even know. Yeah, something like that maybe. Who knows? View might be better, and we just handle it. I'm doing it. I'm not. Here, I'll leave it like that. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is just to keep it nice. Yeah. Something feels weird about this one. Okay. This whole back line is maybe a little too far back. Don't really know how to select it because I'm on the wrong tool. What we can do here is bring it in a little. Not a lot. That way. Still kind of got it. Not really sure about that. Kind of just keep this out. There we go. Something like this. Alright, it's a start. I feel so close there. I feel like I should just at least put some boxes for his arms and his hands. Alright, let's do it. I'm getting too close, so I might as well. Box. Maybe one segment. Oops, sorry. That's not what I want to do. So this is what I wanted to do. How do I scale? One of these. There we go. Alright, yeah. It's a pretty good fit. I'm just gonna give this guy a box hand for right now, because I don't know what else to give him. Okay. Symmetry that up. Maybe the symmetry mirror could be closer to 0. Might have to be a little bit shifted to like there. Oh, and let's see. There we go, Z. Alright, so I'm gonna save that. Just alright. Not too bad. Why do I feel like this is good like that? Okay. So, alright, we have what? Shirt, arms, head. Guess we could give him shoes. Alright, so the shoes, put here, kind of zoom in. I think I'm going to put it like right here. Bring down the width a little bit. And come here. I'll bring down the length a lot a bit. Maybe even more. Maybe like that, maybe. Guess bring the height just up a bit. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do next. Make an editable poly. Select this guy. Extrude. Go all the way. Move a little further. And then I'm gonna select, yep, okay. Just bring this down a smidge. Then I'm just gonna rotate this whole thing. But yeah, that's the idea. Okay. I guess I could take you, connect. Kind of just get you sort of where you belong. Alright. I'm okay with that shoe. We'll call this shoes. There's one thing I wanted to do, I guess. Can I go to isolation mode? Is that a thing? Isolation selection? Yeah. I just want to move this in a little. Not much. Yeah. Alright, exit isolation. Here we go. Symmetry around the front here. The mirror is at 0. Maybe a little bit more than 0. Okay. Stop whatever I'm doing. Alright, I box modeled him. Not the best, not the worst, just is. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some inaccuracies, but you know what? Just to get something started and something moving eventually, this is a good start. So, okay, next time, what I will do is I'll rig this character, and then we'll put him into Unity, and then we'll see what we can do. I won't go too much into the detail or the textures or anything, because that is something we'll work on later, should we choose to use a character like this. But I don't think we're going to be using this character because it's Scott Pilgrim, so we can't really use this character. But if we want this kind of style, then I will continue onwards, making an Abraham Lincoln like this. Yep. Okay. So what do we think? That looks okay? Alright, I'm going to hit save again. Just for fun. Grab everybody except reference cube. Group this. Scott Pilgrim model. And so it's part of a group. would affect the pivot only. Just bring it down to z equals 0. Everything else I think I will leave as is. Okay, yeah, that's a good spot for it. Okay. And the other thing we like to do is rotate the pivot 90. And that's it. Okay. I'm not going to save it. I'm going to just export it. It's okay. So what happens if I did that? Go here. Scott Pilgrim model. The model itself. There it is. Alright, so I got my 3D model that I took from 3D Studio Max. It was a very simple, just box model. It took me like 2 hours to make it though. And we got it here on top of the box in Unity, so not too shabby. Okay, I'm saving this project. I don't know where everything is yet. Like, we haven't set up a Git repository or anything, but hey, this is a nice little start for tonight. I may switch back and forth between doing art for this game and my Unity network engine, because I still have some good ideas for that. So hopefully this art kind of takes my mind off of it, so I'm able to think of fresh ideas for my other thing when it's time. Okay, with that, I will give you more information about Honest Abe next time. Hopefully I'll have more, hopefully I have more information, like a PowerPoint slide or something I can just show you. But in the meantime, this is what we got. Cool. Catch you guys next time. Bye.